I go again. I do it again. This is yet another raw, unfiltered, unscripted, unedited. It is just freshly written. I haven't had time to edit, embellish, or fix it. That's just it. It's what I feel right now. I had to release it from my system. This is how I keep myself healthy and strong. Otherwise, all of this data, this information, it is part of what weakens us, makes us fearful and scared and feeling unable to do something, not able to fight back. And we are under attack from all sides because they're desperate. They are in these states of desperation and they feel a need to continue to attack in various ways. But as you can see, it happens, it goes back to them. Send out all of them. They are doing rituals and sacrifices and they love the bloodshed. That's why the wars never end. And they love the money. That's why the ammunition and all of what they use, drones and guns and bombs, and with their guns and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. Jews are safer in Iran than they are in Israel. It is October 2024 and the whole world, it seems, has gone to HELL, those dreams to squash the Taliban. Made Afghans fight back hard. They fought back hard, and there's Lebanon. Lebanese falafel sell in the Greater Toronto area where Somalis side with Palestine. Egypt hushes in 2024. Fighting. Hush as Jews of the middle class leave Israel in droves, saying there's no future for their children in beanies and black robes. Where are they headed to again, without a home or land? See immigration change faces and skin tones. We all must atone for these sins and take accountability on all sides, forcing the unnatural in God's eyes. Even the blind can see a universal satanic binding, gleeful until they must flee again, brought down by their economy, no longer flourishing, supported by the U.S. A, then B, on their way to another country. Invasion like Pakistanis fleeing to Swaziland in these patterns of unlawful relocation. As I was lied to by my own homeland brother at the Dominican Consulate, New York City based, caused stress in this, my mind, the mind of pie, the head, they placed in my head doubts about my stability by refusing my own Dominican consulate in New York City, refusing to renew my passport. Oh, who were these powers that couldn't be? Oh no, for no good reason they refused to renew my passport. They refused to renew my passport. I always knew I was a Dominican. I didn't want to be a Canadian because I came to Canada and that's where I was defiled because I was a child, targeted by one of those pedophiles that we are now instructed to rename MAPS, minor attracted persons. That is the new terminology by those who practice this in their family tree. So here I am, and at every move, every turn, I am blocked, restricted, I am bothered, I am harassed, I am just even deplatformed. They want to hush me up because I have so much information. And if you think that's information, do not be fearful of me because I have brothers and sisters with even better stories, greater stories, more stories, stories with more memory, better memory. they're the ones who did not lose their memory. Because we've been getting mind, P-H-U-C-K-E-D, we've been getting mind games and brainwashing and mind controlled. Well, relocation. So yes, I was lied to by my own homeland brother at the New York City-based Dominican Consulate. They caused stress by refusing to renew my passport for no good reason but greed. So this male Dominican tried to force me to either change my name. Why would I change my name? I have a Dominican-born father and a Dominican-born mother, and apparently that's all I need to secure a passport. That's all I need. So if I have two parents who at the time of the inquiry had parents who were still alive and living on the island of Dominica, and this rogue, this thug, this gangster try to get money out of me. This is what we're dealing with in the world today, this demonic realm shit. Everybody wants to extort, everybody wants to take money from us, drain us. And for me to obtain a new passport, well, all I requested was to renew my old, that they'd already done before. But I had chosen not to travel for some time, for a spell, because of the harassment. I never got harassed when I traveled out of the country in other places. It's only when I returned to Canada, that's where they give us a hard time. They gave me a hard time because there is that part of that chain of those who hate, those of us with the awareness, the consciousness raised, they call woke. No, woke and conscious are very different, okay? And this is why I always felt I have land at home. I can go back home. But they wanted to keep me from my land. Perhaps the guy at the consulate was there to steal my property. It's family property. Can't be bought nor sold and must be handed down from generation to generation. I tell the story because it has to be told what is happening to us, even by our own. So for no good reason but greed, this male Dominican tried to force me to either change my name, Adela Pierre, or pay $150,000 US for a passport to the land of my birth, where both my parents still are still alive, who were both born there. The U.S. government's been interfering in the affairs of many foreign lands, kind of like the WEF and what a name, no? Scrawl, Cotton Swab, Karl Marx, Cotton Swab, Cotton Balls, Cotton Swab, clean your ears, in collusion with those G7 Europeans, including Canadians, just in Castro, propping up Asians, since this is a white pseudo-supremacy, as we can all see. They're not superior, not even close. So this nigger from the ATL is doing the most, using my identity and attempting to be me in this wannabe her yuck destiny swapping fantasy. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. And send all of his bad juju. I send back all of his bad juju. I send back all of his bad juju. His bad juju. I send it back to his misery. I'm happy with this. God in me. And I tell you, if you want to be me, first order of business, MFer, is to find and hold God in you. Because what you're holding in you is what is causing you to feel so much lacking in you That is why you keep attacking me, keep stalking me, harassing me, making new profiles regularly to just disturb my peace. You try to disturb my peace, but you continue in misery. You're never happy. And if you are not harassing me, disturbing me, bothering me, you are miserable.